Alright, this is Corsair Hugo, and we're about to go to the weekly boss event, and I just want to go over a few things because I had some comments in from my last video. How do you get to the boss event? I'm going to head over there now. I'm a little bit later than I should be. They ask that you try to get there half an hour before, and I got let's see, distracted, and it's about 10 till. So let's hit there now, and then I'll go over some of the other information. So if you're on Arcade servers for Arc, you just go to transfer. You can do this from Obelisk or whatever means you have, and then you just in the search type event, and you should come up with the event map. So we're going to go ahead and hit join. Your stuff will be uploaded and downloaded again when you get there. So once I get over there, we'll go over what you should be taking with you. Well, if I was more organized, I would have had this prepared ahead of time, but I didn't want to make this video too long on the other hand also. So, alright, so it happens to be that currently the event is on extinction. You know what, I already have a bed placed here, but what I'm going to do, I'm just going to show you if this is your first time. You'll just pick anywhere. It doesn't really particularly matter because the event maps do not have wild dinos on them. So I'm just going to pick a random location here. I picked there in a sanctuary because not in the cold zone or something like that, so I don't have to worry about that type of concern, environmental concern. But there's no wild dinos on the map. The only dinos that should be here will be the ones that appear for the boss fight. On extinction, however, if you would go near a motor, an OSD drop or one of the elemental veins, I think you will spawn in creatures there. I could be wrong. Now, very important, if this is your first time here, you want to bring a awesome teleporter remote. If you're on our servers, you will have access to doing that. Let's see, what level is that available? It says level 48, and you'll need cement and paste, electronics, polymer, crystal, and metal ingots. Not anything too crazy for that, but you'll need one of those. And let's get that started, because you'll want to go to the designated area where the boss fight is going to be. Currently, we want to go to the King Titan terminal. Okay, so how do I know that? In our Discord, if you play on arcade servers, I highly recommend that you visit the Discord. It has lots of information. We'll answer a lot of your questions you're going to have about what's going on. It's going to provide you with information about events upcoming and just general knowledge. See, I'm not the first here. There's already a lot of people. And I'm going to throw out one of my tames so I can walk down to where my bed's at and so I can get prepared. I'm a little bit better prepared this time. I got some decent saddles. Now for my Giga, the last couple times I was running with like an 86 saddle BP, and I don't know why. I had a blueprint for a saddle and I should have just made it, and I apparently had forgotten. Okay, so on these events maps, you can lay down a foundation, not in the boss arena area, but outside of it, and this is the most convenient for this current map. Just walk down the hill from, I think this is where I had my stuff. Is this me? Yes. I am Corsair Hero, and the tribe is the Stone Troopers. Did I leave anything behind? No. Okay, so I'm gonna transfer everything into this box. I'm not gonna keep it on me in case I would have a problem during the boss fight. But before I go getting out of here, I do want to show you if this is your first time, what you need to bring. You need to bring a foundation in a bed. That's recommended so that if you would die during the boss fight, you have a place to respawn. And having a backup tame or tames is not a bad idea. Backup set of armor. Of course, I've already mentioned the awesome teleporter remote. And what else? I like to always have a melee weapon on me just in case. Med brews is a good thing to have because if we fight something such as the pyromanes, or if they have ads like pyromanes in them, you could take some damage. It's good to have some med brews on you. Of course, in any high-risk situation in Ark, you always want to keep an eye on your health, food, water. So keep some food and water on you. You don't want to die to something silly as starving. What else do you need? I always like to have a spyglass on me, the Super Spyglass Plus. I really like that because it gives you more information. And having a primitive SCS gun to cryo things is also helpful. It reminds me, I should at least have one cryo on me if things go really south. And my gear, or if your mount's taking a lot of serious damage and you just don't want to lose it, I guess if you're careful at the very last second, you can always try cryoing it as a last ditch effort, and then just recover your body afterwards. That's optional. Some people will fight to the death. If you have lots of tames, maybe that's just what you want to do. As you can see, there's a good many people already here. So we're going to walk up. And traditionally, there's an area that you stay outside of before the boss is spawned in. On the previous map that we did this, it was on the center, and they had foundations outlining where the boss fight was. I don't see that here, but just to let you know, it is in the center of this arena where the boss will show up. Okay, so I'm gonna put my spyglass on. I see someone else has a nice little Giga here. Awesome. Just checking out the stats. Yeah, so you can see going back to the awesome spyglass, you can see the stats there. If you're not a player on the arcade servers, I recommend checking them out. This is PvE. We do a lot of. It's a very good arrangement system set up for those of you that want to play in a community. People are very friendly, and we have some really good admins here. And one thing I'm forgetting, I want to try to get into Discord and get into the chat. But I wanted to talk through some of this before I did that.
How's it going?
Okay, how are you?
All right. It was quiet in here for everybody's out here, but nobody was on.
Yeah, I thought I might have been in the wrong one. You're in here for the boss fight?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy. I wonder why people aren't in chat.
Yeah, sometimes it's super full, other times it's not, so.
Oh, it looks like it just started here, so
Yeah, jumping over now.
alright, so what is it? Let's see. We've got Allosaurus is the...
Yeah, it's probably just gonna be an island boss, it looks like. I don't see it. Oh no, it's monkey. Yeah.
I can hear it.
Yeah.
I am recording this, by the way. I'm Corsair Hugo. I've been putting up some videos, so I'm talking over things here.
Oh, good. I'll keep it PG-13 too.
Now it says we have 42 out of 100.
Yeah, we should be good.
Yeah. I always gotta keep an eye on my health. Having just
Yeah,
a
the
giga.
ads. Yeah. Gigas do good on there.
Yeah. Last week we had the. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just say somebody brought a bunch of card charters with no, like 4 points of mutations. That's gonna be risky.
Yeah. Well, yeah, my Giga is not mutated either, so I can't wait to speak. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, you may, yeah, definitely keep an eye on that.
Yeah, I know some people will buy using our, coins, in-game coins to buy pre-bred up tames. I try not to do that. I try to go off my own.
Yeah.
Now, one exception I have done to that, I bought some drakes, rock drakes on Aberration.
Yeah.
Because I just didn't have the time to do the getting good ones before Extinction came out.
Yeah. I
I'm
did
done.
buy a mech because I'm not gonna be able to get a mech ever. So.
Yeah, I don't know the in and outs of that. I've never really. I hope to get to that point, but I just haven't.
Yeah, you gotta run OSDs. And running solo OSDs isn't easy.
No.
Or doesn't work too well. Let me put it that way.
Well, I'm down to about a third of my health, so I might back out and do try to get the ads here.
Yeah, just back out, hang around somebody that's chomping on ads.
Well, I should say I'm down a third, not I'm down to a third.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'll try.
The boss is down down a third as well, so.
Yeah. If I just take out some ads for a while and then jump back in there when it gets closer. The pyramanes were crazy last week.
Yes, they do some damage.
Fire everywhere. And you have to keep an eye on your health when that happens.
That's nice they set up these events for everybody.
Yeah, definitely. And you get some nice rewards.
Oh yeah.
I heard someone say that depending upon the number of creatures, it affects the boss spawn. I don't know if that's true or not.
I hadn't heard that. I haven't seen it. I've done this one and Reaper Queen and King Titan once. I did the underwater one. That was.
Oh yeah? How'd that go? I didn't try that one.
Yeah, it was fun. There wasn't much to it though. It had a big Tuso come out. It didn't stand a chance. So.
Yeah, again, I don't have any uber dinos for that type of. So I don't know if I.
Don't really need it if you get a decent Tuso. And then you can just hang out. You don't have to be like in the center, but as long as there's people around chomping on stuff, you won't get kind of just like you're doing with your Giga. It's exactly the same, really.
Everybody likes Tusos. I always preferred Basilosaurs, but because you don't have to worry about getting dismounted and stuff.
Tuso don't get dismounted, so that's good.
Oh, okay.
It's a little slow when it gets shocked, but it still moves. You can chomp on stuff. They move the hitbox a little bit, so that helps out with getting those eels coming at you.
How are we doing on boss?
It's about half. Barely see the boss's health bar.
Seems like some of these mechs are just swinging. I don't even see anything bad around them.
Yeah, they just flying swings.
I'll get back in here a little bit.
I got a tech Rex out. Yeah, I'm breeding up woolly rhinos and tech Rexes and dreadmares. My woolly
Nice.
rhinos are about done.
So when you're doing your breeding, do you just have a male and a bunch of females out and around, or are you using the what's it called?
Oh, the propagator? Yeah,
Yeah.
use the propagator. Lot less headache with dinos all over the place.
Yeah. Now you need element to run that, right?
Yes. So it is it's 4 element per dino that if you're gonna do the mutation that way. You don't have to use the propagator and mutate. You can use the propagator and get normal mutations just like you would have them out in the yard, and it doesn't cost you anything except for 1 element a day for the propagator. So,
And what's your main source for getting element? Is it boss fights, or do you do the elemental veins?
I went and got gachas,
Okay.
and then you breed the gachas until you get a element, dust element gacha.
Yeah.
So that takes a little while, but I did that. Oh,
Where'd he go?
He's right in front of me. He just jumped. That's crazy.
Yeah. I don't,
Like legit right in front of me, hitting me now.
I need to back out of here. Take a look, see where. Oh, there's a bunch of ads just came in. Just off those.
Dang, it's dropping.
Yeah. I think I need to go to using a
Find
propagator.
you a safe zone. Yeah, get the propagator, and it just costs 1 element a day to operate it, so it's really, really inexpensive if you don't want to spend it on mutation to force a mutation. You can do normal. I did normal on my woolly rhino. I didn't know about force paying to have a mutation done. I didn't read into it. I was just using it for.
Well, I think they just enabled that not that long ago.
Yeah,
I
maybe.
believe. Now back on ASE, that seemed to have been around a good long time.
I'd put 74 woolly rhino females in there, and then 1 male, and go to town. And then I did my whole melee line without spending more than 1 element a day.
Wow.
So, yeah, it takes a little longer. I had about 300 woolly rhinos that I'd rotate female wise, because you usually get 1 in 100, but you can only put like 80 max items in the propagator, so I always put like 74 dinos,
Well,
74 females.
where do the eggs go? I mean,
So it'll hold them, or it can transfer them to a nanny, or not to a nanny, to a hatchery.
oh.
Yeah.
And you
Make
just
it
set
look-
that up.
Yep,
Yeah.
right next to it,
Okay.
or in the area, and it'll transfer. You can have that option in the propagator to transfer to the hatchery, or
Okay.
it'll hold them in the propagator, and then you can just transfer them to wherever you want to incubate them. Yeah.
Someone brought a Diplodocus in.
Where's that monster at?
I don't know. Yeah, where is
I
the?
see a bunch of the dreadnoughts.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I'm
Oh, there
gonna
it is,
back out
yeah.
here. My health is really
That's
low.
hilarious.
I'm gonna stay out of the melee there.
Yeah. Don't die.
Wow, I did not realize my health was that low. Not my health, my Giga's.
Dinos, yeah. I just had 6 ads chomping away at me.
This is gonna be close.
I had to stay
Oh,
alive, or you
oh,
stay alive.
I stay alive, but my dino just went down. I should have bought an extra.
You're on M16.
Yeah.
Yep. So,
Oh.
just run towards somebody. I'm chomping. I'm actually right there. I'm the mech hitting shit around you.
Okay, cool. Ah, shit.
Yeah. So your probably best bet is up here, right over here, with this group in the middle.
Okay.
And then because that way you got 4 or 5 mechs swinging. Stand right in the middle of us. You should be all right. But out there in the open, they'll just come at you.
I was not expecting that to happen. I don't know how. Wasn't paying attention apparently.
Yeah. The thing I have is a wyvern to throw out. Can't be on wyvern.
Right.
So. And a light pet's not going to help you any.
Nah.
But we're close to the end, so you should be all right. 4 people dropped out. That's crazy.
I can't see the boss's health. I thank you for your advice on the propagator. I really need to start doing it. I've been doing the old style, as many Rex. I've been breeding Rexes for forever and a day. Yeah, I've been just been, yeah. I'm like, I have I think 40 in health and 64 in melee. But that's just, yeah, it's
it is.
tedious.
Yes, it is very tedious, and having them all out all the time, and it brings down the server. So that's why the propagator is really nice too. It helps reduce the lag.
Yeah,
definitely. You don't have to pay for it other than that 1 element a day, so you can do the normal lucky mutation.
right.
Just have a bunch of females and go at it. That's easy. For sure.
Yeah, yeah, I should do that. And then
don't open your event box here.
right. Try to find the bag. I might as well grab the meat and stuff out of. That's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try, and then I could probably just get my element by doing. I can do the boss fights on the island fairly easy. It's just get some of that element to power the propagator, and I want to grab some of these bags to grab the meat out of them, but I'm afraid someone's gonna think I'm stealing people's saddles.
Yeah. There's all of us out here doing meat, grabbing meat. Same.
Yeah, it's a easy way of collecting it. Save me some time.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, someone's. Oh, this is actually my bag. It's got the the Giga's.
The implant or whatever.
Yeah.
So if you get the weird turtle thing off of Scorched, you can raise them. Yeah, I just haven't figured that out yet.
Yeah, that seems. I need to do it sometime. It seems a little difficult.
Yeah, it takes, and then it's like you can only do one every 24 hours or something to raise them back up.
So I need
But my teammates went over to play Lord of the Rings since an update came out, so they're playing that.
Oh yeah, how is that?
Yeah, they're having a good time. I don't play it too often, so I'll just hang over here and keep imprinting stuff or mutating stuff.
Yeah, probably spend like 95% of my gaming time playing Ark.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah, occasionally I'll play something else. I got this library of games in my Steam account that just sit there basically.
Yeah, I think a lot of people have the same thing.
Yeah. Now I tried Power World. I've been putting like an hour in a week on it. Nothing major. Um, One because it's on Arcade and I'm trying to do a bit of content for that too. Just so if anybody's curious, they can look at it and see what it's about. It's
Yeah,
okay. I don't know that I'm going to do that long term, but
I played it for a little bit when it first came out, and I was like, well, this is a little more childish than I care to deal with. So
yeah, Nintendo-esque type.
yeah, and I already play Ark, so
Right.
no difference to me. And I'd rather have these dinos being mean and mad. But yeah,
Yeah.
let's
I
see what I got from my box.
I started playing Ark not long after it came out, like a month after it came out on PlayStation. Was it 4 or 5? I can't remember now. Whatever it was at the time. And the group I played with originally, they preferred to play PvP, and we were just
Hmm.
horrible. We were horrible at it. We would spawn in, build a base for a week, and then it would be destroyed. And then we go to
Yeah,
another server, rinse and repeat.
yeah, that's tough. I don't like playing like that anymore.
Nah. It, I wouldn't have mind playing so much if there wasn't so much cheating in it.
True. That is that's the worst part about it. All those alphas, people cheating. Like
Yeah,
really?
yeah. And to make matters worse, because a couple of my friends really like to play PvP, I convinced one of them or two of them to play um, on the beginner server because you like my thoughts were you have all these alpha tribes in the regular and um, that avoids having these uber tribes because it's a limited number of tribe members and it only goes up to level
Hmm.
40 so you didn't have all this crazy stuff. I thought there were people on there using aimbots and stuff and it's like, I couldn't believe it's
Yeah.
like you're playing beginners and you still have to cheat the
Yeah, garbage.
my thoughts were that what's worst case if you're on there's you couldn't get anything too crazy on that so if you lost it all you could get built up back up in no time but just the fact that people were cheating on even that was my last
Yeah.
straw in PvP.
Yeah, no joke. It did that for a long time with the group. Yep. We didn't get huge, but we had, close to 100 people at one point, and then it always falls apart.
Yeah,
Some insider comes and jacks with your stuff, and
yeah,
it's not worth. In my head, I'm just like, well, I lose all my crap because some other player doesn't want to be respectful of everybody else. And
yeah. I was on two larger tribes. One I left because I could see that they were doing some shenanigans and I was like I don't want any parts of that.
hmm.
And the other one was very serious. And it's like you have a quota you had to meet every day. You had, if you were starting out, you had to farm stuff. It's
Yep.
like, okay, what if I got to, if I'm working and then I have something else to do in life? And yeah, so that wasn't for me.
Yeah. We did the quota thing too. Didn't didn't last too long. I mean, you because you got people that like to farm and stuff, but then you get people over that don't want to do any farming at all, but they want all the resources available. And you're just like,
Yeah,
you're not. If you're helping, that's fine, but you're not helping, so it's not fair to the rest of us.
right, right. That's the other thing too. When you get into tribes, if you're the guy out farming and doing the cave fights and this and that, and then you get one guy that hops on uh, just to do boss fights with you, it's like, you didn't earn it. You didn't do the hard stuff.
Yeah, yeah. And then you come in and they want all the good gear and all that. You're like,
Yeah.
what?
Or they log out somewhere with all the good gear on and lose it because they just decide to go
Yep,
eat a sandwich or something.
yep.
Uh,
You don't have to pay for it. They didn't do the legwork to get it, so
yeah.
yeah,
So,
very uncool.
what'd you get in your loot box?
I got one of those electric eel thingies, whatever they're called, but it's got
Electroplurer?
60 health. Yeah, Electroplurer, Forus, or whatever they are, an
Yeah.
aberrant version. It's got 60 health, 60 health, 50 stamina. The rest is all junk stats. And then I got Triceratops, aberrant Triceratops, 59 health, and uh,
I got
got
Triceratops.
Buffalo Beazle, whatever, a frog with
Yeah,
58 health, 41 melee. Pretty
that's
good.
that's fine. I got a Triceratops also. Um, Roll Rat. You
Ah,
know what? I might use that just to collect, roam around my base and collect berries.
I got a 179 Ascendant Roll Rat saddle you can have that I got today.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your? You say you are you on Scorched Earth?
I'm on center one, but I can jump it over to you easily. It's no big deal. I'm just putting up saddles right now, actually.
I like the center. Um,
Yeah,
I don't,
it's got a lot to offer.
yeah, I don't think he gets enough props. Um,
I don't need that BP, I don't think. I need a freaking woolly rhino BP. I don't have but a crappy one.
Hold on, let me look. See what I got.
Somebody posted
Saddles.
one in Discord. They're selling it. Has I think it was an 84. It's like, well, it doubles what I got. So cut it.
Okay, I have a 171.
Oh dang!
I can.
I could use it and get it back to you, or bring over stuff and make some.
Ah,
That way you can
sounds good. Give me a second here to tidy things up. You're on. Do you have a teleporter at your base?
I do. I do.
Okay, just give me a minute to tidy things up here. I hope we're not going out of the bounds of what they want people to do here.
Oh, for BPs? Nah. They have public BPs. I can hop around maps and find one with 250 easy, I'm sure.
Well, I don't know if you heard on the last um, fireside chat, they were kind of coming down on people just doing that. They want people using things higher than what's yellow? Uh,
Mastercraft.
Mastercraft. I think that's what they said. I have to go back and look because they're worried about it upsetting the game economy if no one needs to go look for BP saddles. Um, it upsets the whole game economy if people that try to farm and sell them. Um,
Yeah, my game crashed.
as far as saddles, what do I get? I got a Beazle Buffalo. Uh, is this Gigas? That's the Giga saddle I had on my. No, that's a new one. 233. No, that's the one I crafted. I see it's crafted by me.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, I can see there it ruins the economy for somebody to farm and sell BPs. To an extent, it's still inconvenient to go to somebody's library, bring all the mats, use it. But yeah, you don't have to go farm it. So if I I don't agree with that philosophy that they were
the
talking about. I wasn't on there though, so I personally would go use one because I need to make some saddle right now, and I go find a library and I do it. But I still go farm it because I want my own BP. You know,
you know
that's how I look at it. So and here's the thing: the libraries are for the people that have them. They're nice people usually, and they want to share. So if somebody's in global saying, "Hey, I'm looking for this," and then everybody has to stop, go look what they had. Yeah, I've got one. You can come make whatever, or I can make one for you, and then they usually make it for them. using their own resources versus, the person bringing it over and doing their own thing. So it really inconveniences, in my mind, the person that has the BPs to begin with, unless they just want to be, you know, not friendly and not share, right?
Hmm.
So that's all they're doing. Same thing. Asking global, yeah, I got one. Come over here. You can make one. Cool. Or put it in the library. It just saves me from having to go back, look in my vault. These there's a library. Go look. Yeah, kind of thing. I don't know. I can see both sides of it, but
Right. So let's take dinos for example. I mean, people breed up lines and they want to sell those or get in-game
yeah,
coins for them. So I can understand why they don't want people getting something and then just giving it away because it upsets the economy. I think,
yeah. I mean, but they're neutered, so
yeah, but
unless
I
you're
mean,
gonna
there
go,
would be that's the thing. From the beginning, they've said you have to neuter them if they have um, mutations.
yeah,
Um, and that rule's been in place from the beginning, and it makes sense because then it opens an economy up for people to breed stuff and trade it.
yeah,
I th- I think they want to do the same thing as saddles. I mean, you're not breeding, but you're instead of breeding, you're doing hunting and doing drops or whatever to try to get that. Um, but my and I can understand why, but my hesitation about this is it's been going on for how long. So you got people out there that have been um, getting the advantage of having that available. And if you've just joined a server, I mean, it's just like you're starting from scratch, so it doesn't really affect you. But like someone like me, I've been playing the game maybe more slowly than some other people. Um, so I'm just getting to the point now where I might be joining that market of going out and using someone's library or whatever, and that's going to be shut off just as I'm getting there. You know,
yeah. Yeah, yeah. It's
but
to add a different economy to it because it's really not a big economy for selling BP since I've been on here. But I've only been here for probably 6, 8 months.
hmm,
So, but my friends have played on here for years. So, it, if they
right.
just want to add something to get somebody's, you know, capability to get more coins faster, and I don't know, whatever. They don't have it. They don't have it. I'll just ask around in global, and if I get hard up, I'll buy one or whatever.
You know. All right, I'm going to head over to center one. Are you getting back on or?
I am. I'm back in now. Just got in.
Alright, so I'm going to end this video here. I am going to put out a second video uh, where we continue our talk. I'm going to visit the Arkaholic Anonymous base on the center, and it's a very impressive base to see how they have everything set up. And if you're interested, I should have it up here in a few days. And I get a nice base tour of some of the more advanced features that we have available. They have in use. We go over a little bit more in depth how to use the gachas and getting that all set up to automate it as much as possible. It's pretty interesting. It was interesting to me. Um, this video, I hope you didn't mind. I kept it running beyond the boss video or boss fight because I thought we were having a pretty good discussion there. Me and Innuendo, I think his screen name, Hayward. I think his real name Spencer of the Arkaholics Anonynous. And all right, I hope you join me again. If you like these kind of videos where we have conversations with other members, let me know. Maybe we'll do more of that. All right. Uh, Give me a like on this video. It'd be helpful to me. And if you would, I'd really appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button. All right. Thanks. Have a good night, day, evening, whatever.